We all know that feeling, hey? That gnawing sensation deep inside, that knot in your stomach when you think about messing up. It's like a storm brewing inside you. It's human, Brew, to be scared of failing. It's a universal feeling that connects us all. Nobody wants to face disappointment, shame, that I told you so. Look, it's like a shadow that looms over us. We're hardwired to avoid it, like a reflex. Our instincts kick in to protect us from pain. But here's the thing, what if I told you that failure is not the enemy? What if it's actually a stepping stone? What if it's actually the secret ingredient to success? The catalyst for growth and innovation? Crazy, right? But stick with me, think about it for a moment. We see kids falling all the time, learning to walk, ride a bike. They stumble, they fall, they get hurt. Do they stay down? Nope. They get back up, brush off the dirt and keep going. They get back up, try again. Their determination is unwavering. Somewhere along the line, we adults forget this lesson. We become more cautious, more afraid. We start fearing the fall more than valuing the climb. But what if we embraced failure as part of the journey? Think about J.K. Rowling, hey? Her first Harry Potter book was rejected by a dozen publishers. Can you imagine the self-doubt? But she persevered, and look at her now, a global phenomenon. Or how about Elon Musk? Remember those early SpaceX launches? Rockets going boom, billions down the drain, but he kept going, kept learning. Now he's revolutionizing space travel. These stories aren't just flukes, China. They're proof that setbacks are not the end. They're setups for comebacks, for innovation, for greatness. The thing about failure is, it's a brutal teacher. It doesn't sugarcoat the truth or spare our feelings. But man, is it effective. It gets straight to the point, showing us exactly where we went wrong. Each stumble, each moment, it reveals our weaknesses, our blind spots. These moments of failure are like mirrors reflecting our true selves. It forces us to adapt, to think differently. We start to see things from new perspectives, finding creative solutions we never considered before. Think of it like this. You're baking a cake, you follow the recipe, but something goes wrong. First attempt, it's a flop. Flat as a pancake. It's disheartening, but it's not the end. Do you give up baking forever? No way. You take a deep breath, clean up the mess, and get ready to try again. You figure out what went wrong, adjust the recipe, try again. Maybe you add a bit more baking powder or mix the batter differently. Failure is our feedback mechanism. It's not just a setback, it's a guide pointing us in the right direction. It's the universe's way of saying, hey, try a different approach. Boet, don't be afraid to experiment and learn. Embrace the lessons, tweak your strategy, and bake an even better cake next time. Each failure brings you one step closer to success. So, how do we shift our mindset? How do we transform our thinking to see setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for growth? How do we go from fearing failure to using it as fuel? It's a journey, a process that starts within us. It starts with acceptance, my friend. Acceptance of the fact that life is full of ups and downs. Accept that setbacks are inevitable. They are a natural part of our journey, a part of being human. They're part of the journey, part of being human. Then we analyze, we take a step back and look at the bigger picture. We ask ourselves, what went wrong? What were the factors that led to this setback? What could I have done differently? This reflection is not to beat ourselves up, but to learn. Not to beat ourselves up, but to learn, to grow, to become more resilient. Each setback is a lesson in disguise. And finally, we transform that energy. We take the frustration, the disappointment, and turn it into motivation. We use the frustration, the disappointment, to fuel our motivation. We channel it into our goals and dreams. We come back stronger, wiser, more determined than ever. Each setback becomes a stepping stone to our success. We turn that "I can't" into a resounding "yes, I can." We turn obstacles into opportunities. Remember, Boet, success is not linear. It's messy. It's a winding road with many twists and turns. It's a dance between triumph and failure. It's about finding balance and joy in the journey. So embrace the stumbles, learn from the falls, and watch yourself soar to heights you never thought possible. Embrace the journey and let your passion be ignited by every setback.